Hello, lazy traveling tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Aerobiz Supersonic with me, Blue Ankylo, for the Super Nintendo, by the way, in case you've forgotten. So in the last episode, we started really crushing our AI opponents into the ground so that they can't make any money. We're still kind of struggling to make new routes. It's very expensive, so it's taking a little bit longer than I'd thought. In the earlier eras, you can definitely expand to all continents and start opening up routes much cheaper and much quicker, therefore. And therefore, your income kind of grows more exponentially, because for every extra 10 million you make on a route, you're able to open another route quicker. For us, a new route in Mexico costs like 300 million, and that's almost a year's worth of profits, which is a lot for us. So the AI is struggling, and so are we. But we're in the lead, so things are looking good. In case you're wondering, the victory conditions over here, we have to have a hub everywhere. We're almost there. We have to have #1 passengers in North America, but also everywhere. The point is, on different difficulties, you have different victory conditions. So I think like on the easiest setting, you just need #1 in North America, and then maybe #1 or 2 in 2 or 3 other regions or something. I can't remember the easiest, but the point is, the easy settings, you don't need #1 everywhere. We need #1 everywhere and profit, and we just need to be the best, flat out. That's why specifically I've been trying to crush our AI. If I can get everyone to go bankrupt, it's an easy deal. So that's the plan. I said early on, profit was the goal. So anyway, there's that. I just want to take a quick look at our facilities, see if we're making money or not. Making a little bit of money there, and a little bit of, no, not money there. So it goes up and down. 100,000 isn't enough that we could lose that I would close it. Plus we use it for our ad campaigns and stuff. So that's not enough for me to be worried. I was thinking about buying another resort in Honolulu. Sometimes these make a lot of money. Not always, but sometimes. Toronto, I guess this is just a bad season. Everyone's losing money practically. I haven't really looked at these in depth very often, so I'm a little bit sort of out of practice. Ooh, the travel agency though, that's making money. Nice. Well, it's hard to say. I think overall they make a profit. It's just they're not a super investment compared to routes generally, I don't think. If you're wondering about our routes, nothing's changed obviously since the last episode. No one likes to fly in North America, hardly at all. So for some reason our routes are very, very low. For only 5 flights at 200 people a pop, they're really low. That's not a lot of people for the year 2008. Like, that's really low. I've had more capacity in my earlier eras. I've had like New York to Vancouver when I played from there, and had way more people in general. I mean, okay, Vancouver, New York's doing good, but that's not a great example, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I think we were about to end turn anyway, so let's just do that. And you can see what the AI is up to, and spinning world attack! Aliens have come! No, there's no aliens. This is a real world simulator. We did get some wind in Lima, though, or Lima. I have no idea. Somewhere in South America. Numia! I made a route to Numia! Perfect! I love it when we have that event. Everyone wants to fly there, make us money. Oh wait, did I just see what I thought I saw? I think we're flying more people in Australia than the Aussie airline already. Let's see here. Oh, it's close. This, if I haven't explained it yet, this regional ranking is sum of the whole year. So it starts off in January, the first whatever the first quarter is, and then it just adds up until the end of the year, and then that gives you your totals. The little scrolling passenger one from earlier is like just for this quarter how many people. And I think, I didn't really look closely, but I think we actually beat them this quarter in Oceania. So that could be pretty awesome. Now they said McDonnell Douglas is going to stop selling the MD-11. Is that the one we are using? I have to just double check this, because that would be bad news, kind of. No, this one they're going to stop selling, I think, from 91. So that's fine, because I don't like it anyway. If they ever get a message that they're going to stop selling this one, I'm going to buy as many as I can. Because so far it's still really good plane as far as I can see. Very, very efficient gas. So even if there's a war one day, which you never know, there might be a war, and the price of gas may skyrocket, this plane will be like the least affected of all planes in the world, which is great for us. And I mean, it's got a pretty decent range and stuff, even if it can't quite make some of the routes. One of these days I will start trying to invest in the cool looking planes. I can't really afford it right now. I don't think they're really anything better yet. Although they're new and exciting, I don't think they really are improvements, other than the fact that, I mean, that can hold everyone and their cats and the cat's cat. You know, but look how expensive, 360 million. I'd have to save up for so long. Yeah, there's just no way I can afford these new planes. What about Airbus? Have they got anything new yet? 370. Yeah, that's the new one that's not as good as the old ones that we already use. So anyway, let's forget about that. We've got a new turn. So that means, I believe, I have a new route to open up in Europe. No one else is even flying here, so this should be nice. We're actually not, it's not that nice. It's just, you know, okay. That was a horrible joke. I hope you guys caught it. Alright, so one of the perks of flying in Europe, because the distances are comparatively short, 870 miles, or however many kilometers, I don't know the conversion, you can get a lot of flights with one plane, which is nice. Or, you know, nice. It's okay. Let's not go down that route again. So I will open up a couple here. Maybe I'll save up for that as well, and then I'll have 2 in Europe. Because it's a little bit cheaper, right? That was 160. Yeah. I'll be able to afford that next turn. And I'd like to start opening them up here, but they are very expensive in Mexico. Or, well, I say Mexico because that's my hub, but, you know, it's South America mostly, or I think you go to Cuba, Havana, yeah, you know, Kingston. No, maybe not quite. Anyway, point is, you know, we can fly around. I should check how our Oceania routes are doing, because I've been opening up a lot. Tokyo to Sydney, pretty solid, pretty solid. We're competing, of course. So let's continue to undercut them a little bit. More important for them to lose money than for us to make the maximum profits. We're making pretty good money, and for me, it's more important to kill them so that they lose. Look at that, 10 flights a week. We're at almost full capacity, making pretty good money, and they're losing out because of it, basically. We're making more than them on their own connections. This one's at 100 capacity. Wow. So it's fairly easy to fill these up, interestingly enough. I am going to then expand these because it's going to be worthwhile. Oh, it's because it probably won't last then. It's because Numia is having a tourist boom right now. I'll buy the slots anyway, but I kind of doubt that kind of that kind of passenger rating will continue for very long, but that's alright, I don't mind. I'll try to fill it up a little bit more. So what else have we got? I still haven't opened anything up here because it's just so expensive. One day we'll get there. Middle East is not really worth your time mostly. Same with Africa. There's maybe some good reasons to go there, but for the most part in Aerobiz, not enough people fly there generally. Vancouver to London's kind of not as full as it used to be, but that's okay. South America, not quite. North America, let's just have a quick run through of the routes, just so I can see. Honolulu, yeah. Toronto, Miami. Philly's okay. You guys from Philly, you're alright. Dallas, you guys are okay. New Yorkers, yeah, you're okay. Washington, I don't know about that, not so good. Mexicans, I can appreciate that. You're making me some good money. That's how I judge anyone from a city I've never been to. I just judge them by how well my airline does. I mean, we're Blue Air. How could you not ride on Blue Air? It's like the color of the sky. Anyway, I need more money, so let's continue on. Numia continues to be good, so no wonder everyone goes there. I could probably be charging more money, actually, but whatever. I know we're at like minus 50%. I could definitely charge more. Yeah, look at that. We're actually winning for Oceania. We've already got enough passengers to beat them out in their own territory. Yeah, money is good. This totals haven't turned over yet, but that'll happen soon enough. Europe looks like a good start, actually. So let's go have a look at our European flight. Oh, we're losing money on one of our flights. I see a red line. What's going on? Sydney will expand. Yeah, good, good. Everyone's finishing their jobs up. So what's happening here? I guess they didn't like the fact that I insulted them. I said, I guess what it must be is, for whatever reason, it just continues not to show us our competition. But they must be undercutting me or something. I don't know. Or, I don't know what. Usually these North American routes are much more profitable. Just tick this one down a little bit. It's doing okay. This one's doing okay. I won't cut that down. That one's doing okay. I won't cut it down right now. It's not too bad. Put it down a little bit. 5% sale. And Mexico's good. Sydney's really good. Oh, Sydney's looking awesome. Look at the income there. Bam. Pay me more. There's no competition on that line. Tokyo's good. London's, I'll give them a little bit of a sale. It might just be we hit the maximum people interested in flying already. Honolulu, you guys are just killing me over here. I know I said I'd stop lowering fares, but I kind of have a feeling that LA must be competing at some point. So, you know, I guess we'll just keep lowering it a little bit here and there. We're making enough money on our intercontinental flights to sort of make our money, so regional ones we can just keep cheap. Just keep it cheap. Yeah, this, I imagine, as much as I could charge more right now, I'll charge a little bit more. Just, I don't want to lose my fill, and then I don't want Aussie Air to get any profit. How is the Aussie to Hong Kong, or Tokyo Kong? It's full. So we need more planes here, is what it's telling me. Yeah. They're willing to pay our money. So I need more B777s. B777s, I forgot. I guess I can buy another one. No, I have one more thing to do. I'll do that soon. First off, one more flight here. I want one more. I want to connect these up. And then we'll worry about the 777s next time. One should do for now, seeing as that's all I have slots for. And average to start will do. So yeah, at least we're doing some European flights, and let's see how the first one does. It's maxed. Beautiful. So Europe is good. At least people like to fly here. I suppose because there's no competition here, expanding in this direction might be smart, because it would make me more money. But it also doesn't hurt our opponents, so it doesn't matter too much. Money's good, but hurting your opponents is better. Advantage is what you really want. Can't afford those right now. B777s are still too expensive after opening that route. So let's end turn. Hopefully the Miami route improves. I'm kind of upset about that. Rio. I can't afford a route to Rio. Maybe one day. Doing good. Doing good. Doing awesome. Oh, Air Mex is starting to climb up the income a little bit. I definitely got to start competing with them to bring them down. But so far, we've been successfully campaigning against Aussie pretty good, I'd say. I mean, as much as Air LA is basically going bankrupt, I think they're doing quite a good job at keeping our profits down in North America. I think that's really what's going on. Is they're just, as much as they're losing horrible money, they're kind of messing with us. All right. Number one, good. So in the 3 regions we currently have regional flights in, we're winning. I could take Africa and Asia very easily. That means we could win the game if I can win South America. So I'm going to have to start flying there pretty quick. That will have to be high on the agenda. So let's double check how these are doing. Yeah, I definitely need more flights to Tokyo. Wow. 45% but making money. 58% making a teeny bit of money. You know what, I'm just going to keep the fare down, even though it's tourist, or it was a tourist destination. I don't think I'm going to add any more flights. We've actually reached the point where we're out flying them in their own place, so I don't really need any more at this point, unless they start improving. As long as we're number 1 for the region, that's good enough. That's enough for a victory. And we'll need one up here, so let's send someone. I mean, these are always so expensive. Let's, maybe what I'll do is, what's the cheapest one? 240, 280. Isn't there like maybe one of these are like American owned. Yeah, Guam and Siam. So those are slightly cheaper. Probably not as profitable, but wow, 340 million just for a flight. 380, holy cow. 390, it keeps going up. Almost 400 million just to open a route. There's no way you'd be paying that off anytime quick. Unless maybe these are just super profitable in the future era. That might be it, and I'm just underestimating them, that maybe the amount of money you put in is actually worth it because there's just so many people that will fly from Tokyo to Shanghai. Maybe that is it. Maybe it's true. But for now, money's tight. We're going to fly to... Should we go to Guam? Let's go to Guam. Oh, yes. Sorry. I actually have to buy the... Yes. I know. I only need one here anyway, and I'll have enough. I have to have at least one flight, and then that will count for being number one, unless someone else opens up. Similarly, in the Middle East, I will have to fly here eventually, and then I'll have to beat out whoever else is flying here, which we will do by opening up a bunch of cheap flights to Tehran. Similarly, we have to do the same thing in Africa. I've got those, and we just need one flight. Tunis, probably good enough. And that will do. Hopefully I've got enough planes for my plan here, and then it's just a matter of opening all these connections. How is Europe doing? Athens is full. I could have more people here. Wow, I could really be making some money in Europe. I know early on in the scenario I said I should expand to Europe and make some money, and I really did mean to. It never seemed like I really had the money for it, so I never did it, and maybe that was my mistake. Maybe I should have saved up and started flying here. As soon as I had that flight to London, maybe I should have really expanded here. Ah, my bad. I learned something. Right, I need these to open up. This is going to be the pincher, if I can win out in South America. I mean, I need the flights in Asia and Tehran and all that, but I need to start beating out Air Mex. And shoot! The Miami flight is losing money. Well, darn it all. A little bit less. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. Keep going cheaper. It's quite possible that Air LA is flying for minus 50%, and I just can't see it. And that's what's been cutting into our income. New York just has so many people that they'll take my flights anyway. Maybe that's it. And then everywhere else is just... But it's not just that, though, because, like, when I first started, I was flying to Toronto, and I know they weren't, and I still couldn't fill a plane up. So, I don't know. Sydney's doing good. London's going up. Now that I've got some European flights, London's doing better. Honolulu, not great. Definitely not great. Yeah, I guess I just shouldn't waste any more time in North America. I'm probably not going to make any money there, so maybe we'll just forget about it. Let's just end our turn. I need new routes, but I need them in South America, so let's just save up. Rio is good. Maybe I'll do Rio then. I could do Rio. Look at that. Money! So we've actually, I would say, we've successfully beat back Aussie to the point where they're not making anything. Air LA is actually positive now, plus 20k. That's not going to work. Plus 1 million is not going to work. Plus 18 million is not really much, but it's time to cut that down, I think. Yeah. We've actually smoked them in Oceania. Look at that. We've got them. They're making their money in the Middle East now, but whatever. Unless they've got some oil, it's not going to help them. There is oil there, but I don't think airlines can invest in oil. So, okay, to Rio. It'll probably stop being a tourist destination as soon as we start flying here, but... What? Oh, is this just out of range again? Did I get caught again? It is. I think we can fly to Sao Paulo, though. Nope, we don't have enough money. Oh, this is ridiculous. Sao Paulo is in our range, but out of our budget. Alright, Buenos Aires, please let me fly to Buenos Aires. We're going to fill up with 5 flights. I'm going to have to buy some more of these then. That's okay. What's the competition? A little bit cheap. Let's beat them. They only have 1 flight here. Hopefully 5 isn't horrible overkill, but whatever. I can cut it down if I need to. I should really cut some planes from my North America trips, but whatever. I refuse. I refuse. And also, what I will definitely need here is more slots in Mexico. So let's do that. And I will need more planes. I need the big ones, though, to open the other route. And I'm not going to really... Shoot, this place is so darn expensive. Alright, I'll buy a long-range one. Longer range. Those ones. That's what I've been buying, right? 777. I could almost buy 2. Not quite. Alright, well that'll do for now. 1 will let us open the route, and then... I mean, I could probably cut it from one of my other flights as well, but... Whatever. I don't feel like cutting planes from flights. It's probably smart micromanagement, but... I don't feel that excited. Oh, I should have checked the Europe. I've been raising the fees in Europe. I should double check those flights. Quarterly profit. Excellent. Aussie actually lost 16 million that turn. Wow, they did something wrong. Wow, that's a really heavy loss. I wonder what's going on. Oh, a new Airbus plane to check out? 2 new Airbus planes. Alright. Okay, Guam, I can open that eventually. Maybe I'll have enough money for that. How much was this one going to be? No. Oh, just barely. Do I have a plane, though? Only the big one. No, I don't want to use the big one. Well, I could cut it from one of my lousy ones. I keep saying I don't want to cut them, but... what's going on here? I think the tourist has died down so much that it's no longer profitable, but it's in our advantage to make sure they lose money. So I'm going to keep it like that anyway. Yeah, seeing as they're losing money, I'm not going to change a thing, I don't think. How about, one thing I forgot about. Vancouver to Sydney, they're not competing with, I don't think. Tokyo to Sydney, they are competing with. I did say I wanted to put another jet on this flight, didn't I? And I forgot to do it. Let's do it. That wasn't what I meant to use that jet for, but it'll make us some more. Those tend to make us the best money anyway, so. Although that one would be nice too. I could probably put more on that flight. I should probably also start another flight from Hong Kong to London just to make more money, but... oh, I know what I was going to do. Let's go to North America, take the Miami route, cut one of the planes out. Yep. Maybe increase the fare. Now that it's... the demand will hopefully go up. Maybe. It might be a foolish errand, but that might work. And now I can make one to here with that guy. And I can do 5 plates. Perfect. So now we will be #1 in Asia with 1 flight. Easy. And Europe, let's see. Oh yeah, we're making money. I wonder if I can just crank it. Let's just try that. Who needs micromanagement? Just crank it to the max. There's no competition, so this might be the way to do it. I'll scare off all my visitors. How's the Vancouver, London? Pretty good. It's probably improving. I would actually like another flight down here now that I'm seeing these being profitable. Or to expand the existing. Yeah, expand the existing. That's smart. Then I don't have to pay for the new flight. Come on, Blue Ink, don't be stupid. Yuck. Alright. Kicking butt. Chewing bubblegum and kicking ass. However the saying goes. I haven't played Duke Nukem in a long time. Something like that. So Aussie's no longer losing money. They probably canceled a bunch of routes or something, but they're not making it. And Air LA is not doing well either. Although we are doing well. Amazing. We're at 2010. We're halfway through. So we need to win it in the next 10 years. And now my Hawaii one is losing money too. Tricky. Getting some slots. Good. I need all these slots that I'm buying. So even with 2 flights, I can't win in Miami? Wow. I guess I'll cut it down some more. They must just be flying at minus 50%. You know, that's probably what it is. Let's just try, see if that wins us some business or something. I don't know. I don't want to cancel the flight, but or close the route, but even Honolulu. Remember, like Honolulu, the amazing tourist destination? I just cannot fill this thing. Let's pull another plane. I know I keep saying I won't do it, but I'm doing it now. I'm finally going to cut them because I don't want to have to buy new planes right now. Vancouver, same thing. Minus 50%. This is a real shame to have to do this in our hometown. But, I'll keep that going. 78%'s okay. 80%'s okay. Yeah. I'll leave those ones alone, but that gives me a couple extra planes to play with. And we love playing with planes. That's why we play this game. Oh, you know what? I just noticed. I forgot to do that again. How many times have I done that? How about this flight? Guam is full. Amazing. And making money. That's even better. No competition. Maxed out. See what happens. Hope you guys enjoyed your one season of cheap flights. Also, seeing as it's so profitable, it's hard not to want to try either expanding like this or opening another one, but I'll do that. Middle East, I need to open a flight eventually. I probably should save up my money and try to open another one here. Looks like we're stealing some flights. Actually, we're making good money here. Not bad. I'm going to give a little bit more discount just to try to fill my planes up so that we do better. And I'm going to just save up. Although I do need more jets here, right? That was part of the problem, is I needed the large jets for those flights. So I need money and jets. Gonna ignore there. Well, I was looking for Europe. That's what I was looking for. How did the price raise, the fee increase? It didn't matter. They're willing to pay any price to fly with us. The same here. Ah, the suckers in Europe, Athens and Rome specifically, willing to pay outrageous fees to fly Blue Air and make us more money. All right. Well, I can't turn them down. If they want to pay lots of money, I will oblige. We will. Oh, I don't want that many slots. I will go for 15, I guess, should be lots. Alright, and maybe what I should be doing actually is competing on the smaller ones because I can use my little jets here. I forgot that I forgot. I didn't check to find out that the long, farther east routes required a bigger plane. So if I make one in that new location, I can just use my normal planes that are cheap. Yeah, that's the plan. Alright, continuing. Cairo is good. Yeah, I still haven't gotten around to those. That's fine. North America is good. South America, we're not winning yet, but we'll get it. Money is pretty good. Aussie's sort of coming back. It's good for them. They haven't totally given up. Pretty hard to compete with us with all our minus 50%, though. I mean, how are you going to compete with that? So all we need is to start flying Africa, Middle East, and to win South America. South America is still the key. So South... Where am I looking for? Middle East. I do need to fly there from somewhere. I need to fly here. And I'm going to change this one because it's making me so much money. Bam. And let's double the flights. See if we can do it at 50%. Why not? I'll probably have to lower the fare a little bit, but I'll do the same thing here after. If it makes us money, it makes us money. And this one, not quite full. What's our competition doing? They keep lowering the rates. The same thing is going to happen here as in Australia. They're just going to keep lowering it. So let's just save some time. And let's plan on another route here, because we're going to need a couple to beat them out on total numbers, I think. That should be enough with 5 routes. If you want to check your total routes to keep in mind, I think it's this one, yeah. We're actually only at 20 routes, so we're not anywhere near our max of 40. The AI hasn't expanded on this era like it usually does. In the earlier eras, every city gets filled up. You're going to hit 40 routes very easily. So my earlier advice wasn't quite as important, that you're going to need to plan your routes very carefully, as in regards to the total number. So what is this deal with Miami? Like, we're going to Miami. Wasn't there a song about that? Come on, guys, go to Miami. I can't even fill 2 flights a week on a fairly small plane. I guess people just like the bus or something. Maybe there's a train system that I don't know about. And everyone's just taking the train. No one likes to fly across North America. That's the first time I've ever seen that, where no one will fly across North America. At least not with us, anyway. Maybe they're flying with someone else for pennies. Alright, I got some money, right? The money is for... Sorry, I forgot all that. New planes. Planes, trains, and automobiles. Right, I filled that up. I did what I was going to do there. I was going to make a new flight, but I think I already wasted my plane that I was going to use. I was going to fly to Rio. Sao Paulo. Too expensive, right? Yeah. Rio requires more of the large ones. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so I don't quite have enough money for that right now. That means I forgot to check the new Tokyo-Sydney route, because I think that's the one I added the plane to, right? And it's making tons of money as expected. So I can actually balance the budget and it'll be okay. I could probably add more planes to it still. Those intercontinental, yeah. If I give you any advice in this game, is it's get all the intercontinental routes from Tokyo, Sydney, Vancouver to Tokyo, to London, to Tokyo, back and forth. That's probably the best you can do. Speaking of which, how much was that again? Just for money's sake? Should I be flying here? 280, wow. Not cheap and long. Save up our money. No, planes, right. I needed more. Let's do that. Let's buy up some planes. Yeah, I still like these guys. They're good. Let's buy... Yeah, let's buy 5. I'll put them on flights. There'll be a use for them, don't worry. I never have enough of those kind anyway, so this should help. Alright, Cairo's still busy. Sydney's expanded. In the earlier eras, I actually followed the expansions much closer because I filled up most of my slots. In this era, it's actually so expensive that I don't open enough routes to do that. It's really weird. Like, in just the era before this, the modern one rather than the future one, 10 turns in, I had 40 routes, and I was just tweaking which was the best. I'd cancel one out, open a new one, just to make the most money, basically. Whereas in this one, 10 years in, and we're halfway through, we haven't used our routes at all. So it's kind of interesting. Okay, Rome is going to expand. Guam is going to expand. Perfect. For one, more money will definitely always help. And yeah, let's do this. Bam. I know I have some places to check, seeing as I've been expanding the flights like crazy. And they soaked up the 50% raise too. That's crazy. I'm really tempted, just like in Europe, I kind of want to open another one. This one's not too expensive, so I'll probably do it here. I know it's still a lot of money. It's cutting into our South American fund, but they're just so profitable. And I'm not willing to go to Middle East yet. I probably should start just rushing to a victory because it's not too far off. Yeah, look at this. I expanded to 10 flights, and they're... See, this is what drives me crazy. If I can get 10 flights a week at 50% higher wages, or fares, that is, and still have 91% capacity, London to Athens, it shouldn't be that much different from Vancouver to somewhere interesting. Strange. Oh, I ran out of these little planes. Need to buy some more of those. Okay, that's what I'll spend my money on this turn. The little planes. I always use more of these. Should have bought some before. That's what I'll spend my money on. And I can improve my routes a little bit more. And we'll, after this flurry of route expanding, I'll really focus on South America, I promise. I know I gotta get the connections going here. But they're expensive. They're very expensive. Oh, I know. I bought the 777s for a couple purposes, and this was one of them. Let's fly more here. Continue to charge what we can charge. And I think the problem with Vancouver, Sydney, yeah, MD-12, that's the other one that's very expensive. I didn't buy any spares of those, though. Right? No spares. I could buy some at some point, but I probably won't now. The other ones I can check are our London route. It's not really capped out here. We're actually charging -10, so I'm not really expecting to need more on this. I think we're kind of maxed out. Although Tokyo, looks like we could add 1 or 2 here. One more flight. You know what? Let's add another plane. Yeah, I was hoping it would add 2 that time. So every second one is more efficient than just... It's those odd numbers again or something. 1 gives you +1. 2 gives you +3. So, you know, it's better to go with the +3, right? Route of money. I got one little dude sitting around. Okay, you know what I could do? It's pretty cheap, right? Let's send him on the old ad campaign. Keep him busy. I think I can afford... Yeah, I can afford the best one. Spent all of our money. Now we're completely broke. But, I'd like to try North America to keep it running smooth. It was a success. Well, that went really quickly. Usually it doesn't tell you that till the next turn, I thought. Maybe I'm just forgetting things in my old age. Can't remember how this game works. I'm surprised we're winning, though, actually. I really thought after the beginning was difficult that we were going to struggle. But, I mean, look at this. We're making 167 million a turn in profits. No problemo. It looks like... I mean, yeah, keep in mind, AirLA is flying 100,000 people in North America. So they're definitely competing with us on those routes, and that's probably all the problem is. For some reason, the game just isn't showing me there, because I guess we both started in North America, so it didn't pick up that one of us had a hub there, and it doesn't show us the competition, I guess. Never seen that before myself. I never had 2 start in the same region, that is to say. Alright, so we gotta get this South America going, I know. I've got my new planes. Planes, trains, and automobiles. Except it's just all planes all the time. How's this flight upgrade? Yeah, I upgraded to 10 flights. It's just raking in the money again. Amazing. Amazing times. And I'm going to upgrade this one now that I've got an extra jet. Bam. We're going to go straight up to 14 flights. We're going to see what happens. That might be too much, but let's try it. I'm also going to... I'm going to buy some more here, strictly so that I can eventually open up a Hong Kong-London route, because I should have done that ages ago. It's so expensive. I haven't had the money to spare. And there's so many things to spend your money on in this game. That's one of the things that makes a good game, is when there's lots of decisions to make. And difficult ones, where you always want to choose the other. Wow, even the short routes are expensive. Crazy. I guess I'll save up for next turn and buy one, but... Gee whiz. London, or Honolulu's at least half, even if I'm making less money because I'm flying less planes, but that's very sad. I'm very disappointed in North America. I'm disappointed with you, North Americans, including myself. Alright, let's end turn. Oh no, I've got one dude left. What should I do with him? How is this route doing anyway? Mostly full, actually. Not bad. I could try to add another plane to it if I added some slots. They're still flying 60% on one. Nah, that's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. Well, no. What am I talking about? It's so expensive to open stuff down here. I should be using each one to the max. So yeah, let's do that. I'll probably need more slots in Mexico City as well. Nandi is exciting. Okay, cool. Never been to Nandi, but sounds fun. Yeah, go through all the turns quick. Profits about the same. Aussies are doing okay today. They kind of coming up and down. It's hard to say. Yeah, it's time to start winning the game, I think. Oh, I got that. I want to open that up. There's always so many good... now that I'm finding all the profitable ones, I'm like, oh, I just want to open that up. I want to fly more here. I could put another jet here and continue to just max it out and make as much money as I possibly can. Alright, I can't resist. One more. I'll start flying in South America eventually, I promise. But I cannot turn down these amazing flights. These amazing prices. Bam. Bam. We'll see if that works. That's just 10 flights at maximum fare. Oh, also, I forgot to check. How are my internationals? Tokyo to Sydney. Amazing. Let's start charging some extra. I could add planes to that as well. And Tokyo to Vancouver is... Maybe they're flying through Sydney now instead of Vancouver to Tokyo. I don't know. Whatever. 50 million a turn, I'm not going to complain about. No, never. And how about these? I changed these, right? That's good. 40%. Okay, so I've oversaturated this a little. I've got more flights going than I really need. So my solution will be to just cut it back a little bit, maybe 10. 10 seems to be a pretty good number lately, and I'll see how that does. It's just been oversaturated. You can't handle 14 flights from London to Rome a week. That's 2 a day. I mean, gee whiz. All right, and South America, right. I do need to open those up, I know. Soon, next turn maybe. Starting to rush through turns, but again, my episode's getting really long, so I'm probably going to have to end things again. Maybe next episode will be the last one, though, so we got to be getting close here. Oh, man, it's getting late. I got to take a break, too. Can't just stay up all night playing video games like I used to. Oh, I want to check profits here. There's profits, yeah. I mean, no one's going to compete with us, so... Seal. Do I have a connection to Seal? I don't think so. No, they're too expensive. Alright, so before I do this turn, I'm going to end the episode, and thank you guys. I hope you're enjoying our amazing... looks like we're going to win, as long as I can connect everything up in the next few years, and finish it off. So, thanks for watching, I hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.